So you just go until you encounter enemies and you fight the enemies. And if you die, then you go back to town with maximum stress. Or just about maximum stress. You can see my stress is at 70 points, and after your stress gets to a certain point, they won't let you work anymore or anything like that. So you have to rest, and you can spend money to rest, or you can stay at home. And you get certain benefits from resting in the various areas. You know, beach holiday, I think, increases your temperament and your compassion. Humility goes up, but refinement goes down when you rest at home. But see, the fun thing about resting at home, I wonder if I can show it right now. No, it just said, how relaxing. Also, you get more stress points taken off depending on where you go. Forest Holiday is obviously the best, but it's fucking expensive as hell, so not recommended, but once or twice in the course of the game. Although sometimes you can get certain endowments from going to the forest, but at the same time, if you rest at home enough, you can get items from, like, your quote-unquote attic at home. It'll let you retrieve certain items from the attic at home, which I thought was pretty cool. I didn't realize it until after a certain point, but, you know, gaining items from resting at home, that gives you a boon as opposed to the higher stress levels, but it takes you longer to recuperate your stress, and as we can see, we're on a time limit here, so that can get ridiculous, but, you know, it's a trade-off. You pretty much got to decide how much time you're going to spend on what, and allot your time on things. Okay, so these are the colleges and stuff, and you can go to theology school, science school, and of course, if you're learning about certain things, it'll take points off of other areas, which makes it difficult to build your skill levels. So you pretty much got to decide ahead of time what you want him to specialize in. If you want him to specialize in physical combat, go to the combat and strategy schools, although strategy school is good either way, because it'll increase your combat defense and your magic defense. So strategy is definitely something you want to invest in no matter what, because when your defenses are up, then you don't take as much damage from enemies in the field. And considering the amount of HP that you start off with in the game, and what you wind up with, what you can wind up with, or no, I'm sorry, that's not what I meant to say at all. How much damage enemies can do. Oh, and if you, these little numbers down here are your schooling levels, and if you go to school for so long, then your school level increases and you get more out of it, but it's more expensive to go there. Like, before it was costing 50 gold a week for me to go there. Now it's going to cost me 100 gold a week, but it'll give me more points, you see. Everything in this game is like, you gotta decide, you gotta make predetermined decisions on what you're gonna do, where, when, because if you don't, you're gonna lose track of time and you're gonna screw yourself over. Yeah, okay, let's see. A lot of this game is just grinding, really. It's just grinding for points. Grinding to gain points, grinding to gain money. You shouldn't really go into the hardcore adventuring until you're at a reasonable level for most of your stuff. Because I started off as a work boy, I guess that's why they put my charisma so low. I'm looking at my charisma and I'm like, why is my charisma less than 10? That's ridiculous. Mana, hit points. I don't know, this might turn out to be a very boring Let's Play, because I know this game, and this game is mostly grinding. So, I love the little animations, too. I mean, the hammer flying out of his hand when work goes badly, when work goes badly as a stable hand, you pulling up the bale of hay and knocking yourself in the face with it. Oh, this is my favorite church work. You're sitting there praying. Oh, crap, I'm stressed, I need to rest. I'm gonna head to town. Get my stress way down. Okay, probably one of my favorite animations for anything is the church work animation. When it goes well, you're sitting on your knees and praying, but when it goes badly, you get struck by lightning. I just always thought that was hilarious. It's like, you're not devout enough, I'm gonna smite you. For those of you that don't know, and probably none of you know anything about me because I'm, brand new on the circuit here, but for those of you that don't know, I am Wiccan. Well, not Wiccan, pagan. There is a difference, and nobody troll me for that, please, for the love of God. But that's probably the most ironic statement ever. But I am pagan, so it means I believe in the nameless God, but I don't worship him. I worship the gods that I want to worship. So anything about religion makes me giggle. I don't like discussing religion either, so if you call me up and try to discuss it with me, I'll probably backhand you like a boss. So yeah, don't like discussing religion, don't like discussing politics. Not my thing. I just want to have fun, and I want everybody else to have fun. I am stressed again. God damn it. That's the one most frustrating thing about this game is the stress that you gotta frickin' spend time to reduce. And I mean, I understand the reality of it, how it's a little more realistic that way. But still, I just don't like it in general. Okay, I've got to be up to time on this, so if this turns into a two-parter, it's because I've talked too much. So, yeah, that's it for this Let's Play. I'm gonna be doing more, but this is first episode of this. I might finish this out depending on how much you guys like it. So, just rate, comment, subscribe if you like it. I'm definitely gonna be doing more, and I'll see you all on the flip side. Bye bye.